What is up, people? Welcome to the next quick guide for Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns. We are going to tackle legendaries in this quick guide. So nice and quick, ready, set, go. Let's talk about... Ooh, treasure. I got distracted. Hold on. Oh, they tricked me. Look at that. I actually legitimately thought that might be something different. Alright, so anyway, legendaries have a new kind of means of getting them now. You can get them the old way, obviously, but there is a new way to get legendaries, and we're going to talk about that right now. If I go into my menu, and we're going to go down to Masteries, under the Tyrian Masteries, we have Legendary Crafting. If you don't know how to use the Masteries, you go to a certain one, you unlock the tier, you then, all your experience goes toward leveling up that tier. Once the tier is done, you spend the listed amount of mastery points to unlock it, and then you're good to go on that piece. The Legendary is a Tyrian Mastery. The Legendary Crafting is Tyrian Mastery, so you can only get experience for it in Tyria. If you go to Maguma, it will switch to your other Masteries. So stay in, do dungeons and fractals in Tyria if you want this experience. Each of the first three tiers unlocks a specific collection tier. If I go to my achievements, collections, legendary weapons, you'll see that for all the existing legendaries, there's the name of the legendary, and there is a 1 right next to it. So, say Twilight 1. If I click on it, it doesn't show anything, but if I were to get this tier fully unlocked, it would have a list of things that I need to do and get in order to unlock the first tier for Twilight. Also note that to get some help on these, you need to come over here to the Legendary Researcher and the Legendary Crafting Guide. They have the purple swords above their head, and they are right in the crafting area of Lion's Arch. So, once you get those tiers unlocked, go to them, look at your achievements, and find out what you need to do. There are 3 tiers to the first 3 legendaries, are pretty much all the legendaries. So, you have to unlock them, you have to find out what you need for the collections. All the collections and the tasks you have to do to get said collections complete are related to the specific weapon. Like a good example, the Moot is kind of a Norn gift, so there's a lot of Norn-themed things you have to do to get the mace. So, once you unlock all 3, you can start getting that. Now, I'm going to say this because I'm not going to say for sure that I know this, but I would like to point it out. I do believe that to get the original legendaries, you still have to go through the crafting process. I only believe that this piece unlocks the 3 precursors. And the reason I think that is if we go back to the mastery tree, you can see here, start the process of creating a legendary weapon by unlocking access to the first tier of precursor weapon collections, second tier precursor weapons, third tier, and final tier precursor weapons. So I'm under the impression that for the original legendaries, it only unlocks the precursor. This is kind of shitty, but at the same time, once you get each one unlocked, you can actually unlock... You can go, say you get the first tier mastery, you can then go and get all of these collections on the same fucking character. So if you unlock all 3 and have that much of a not life, you can unlock all of these precursors on one character. Now, let me know, that means one character. Once you unlock it on one character, you can't get it again. So don't do that, that's bad juju. If I unlock the Twilight on this guy, or the Dusk, and sell it, I'm not going to be able to get it again on a different character. However, it does serve a purpose that you could go get the collections potentially and sell the precursors that you don't need in order to get the rest of the crafting materials for your legendary. As far as the Heart of Thorns legendaries go, there is a 4th tier down here that helps you get a head start on the upcoming Heart of Thorns legendaries. So I have yet to see whether those will just be precursors or full-on legendaries. The other new thing is the legendary backpacks. As you can see here, Ad Infinitum 2, Ad Infinitum 1, and Ad Infinitum 3. These are unlocked through the Fractals of the Mists. As you see, to unlock, talk to Kelvel and Fractals of the Mists. So that's how these end up getting unlocked, if you want to know. So you will have to do Fractals to get those. That is it for this quick guide. Nice and simple. Like I said, get the mastery, unlock the tier, talk to those guys down there in the purple swords above their heads, and get the collections gathered. You can only get 1 precursor per account through this method, but you can get all of them on one character should you have no life, as far as I know to this point. So like and subscribe for more content, leave comments with additional tips for players, and I will see you guys next time.